Hi viewers, welcome to Shami Cooking Mantra. Today I am going to show you how to make a pizza base which can be stored in your refrigerator for 10 to 15 days but without using any preservative. And this base I am going to show you two types. One is Italian thin crust and another is normal base which will be little thicker. Let's see how to make this pizza base. For that, half a spoon of sugar to a small bowl, and I'm adding Maida, that is all-purpose flour, and to the small bowl I'm adding 1/4 teaspoon of dry yeast. Buy a good brand of dry yeast and then add about 4 spoons of water and cover it with a lid and leave it for 20 to 25 minutes. And to the maida add little salt and then little water. Mix it well. And add the yeast which is activated for 25 minutes, and then mix everything and add olive oil, about 3 spoons of olive oil. Kneading the dough is very crucial in a pizza making. You need to stretch the dough, collect everything and stretch, then collect everything and stretch. This is the only process you need to do when you're making the dough. Knead the dough for 20 minutes. So knead well and cover it with a lid for 45 minutes. After 45 minutes, I'm taking it and I'm dividing into two batches, one for thin crust, and other for other base, normal base. The only difference between the Italian thin crust and normal pizza is the edges will be rounded in the normal base, but in the Italian thin crust it will be flat. Dust with the flour so that you can make the base easier. Press it. You can see how soft it is, and this is thick crust, so you need to maintain the roundness in the edges and hold it in one hand and stretch it in another hand. Likewise, give a circular motion. See to that There is no thick batches. And when you stretch, it may tear. You can adjust it. So you can see this is the at most thin crust we can make. So now it is ready. We will make the thin crust Italian base. For that you can't do it with your hands. You need a rolling pin for that, because your edges should be flat for thin crust. You can see the air bubbles because we are pressing with the rolling pin. The bubbles will form, but when you stretch it with your hands, you can't find any bubbles. Make it thin as per your taste. If you want it very thin, you can roll it very thin. So now it is ready. So to heat, I have kept a tawa, which is very thick iron tawa. So keep it in a very low flame, and the pizza size should be less. If you make a big pizza, you can't keep it in sim. So cover it with a lid and also in a very low flame. Now you can use your fork and make holes so that you can't find any bubbles, and also it will cook faster. You can see some bubbles, so I am breaking it with the fork. Now this Italian thin crust is ready. You can see one side has become little brown spot has come. So you can pull it out, and I am doing the other base. Cover it with a lid, and you can see how it is soft, and this brown side you can use for toppings. That is the side which is cooked and got brown spots. You can place toppings on that so that the down part will become more brown when you make the pizza with cheese and toppings. This side is topping side. When you make it in a tawa, you need to have one side brown and one side little white, because the side which is going to stick to the tawa will get burnt if it is brown already. So keep it in a towel and then leave it for 15 minutes, let it cool, and then preserve it in a Ziploc pouch. Enjoy this pizza recipe and comment to Shami Cooking Mantra and subscribe. Thank you.